my dearest friends, my community, each and every one of you guys, thank you. Thank you so much for all of your love. Thank you for your messages. Thank you for the community. Thank you for your prayers. Thank you for your consistent ability to show up in our world, in the Carol's world. I mean, the number of messages that we get from all over is just amazing. So I wanted to come on here as soon as I heard back, because I know it's been a long week for everybody, especially those of you guys who are like avidly following, watching everything, waiting to see what's going on. So I was like, okay, we heard, I got to get online. I got to go live. I have to tell everybody what the heck's going on with Whitten John. So for all of you guys that are a little bit behind, my son, Whitten John, was diagnosed with a rare cancer called Langerhans cell histiocytosis, which is also an autoimmune disease. And this was last June. We've been going through chemotherapy now for 10 months. We've had to do 3 different types of chemotherapy because after the first one, there were no results. After the second one, he developed 5 new tumors. And then we started this third one. We have done, of the third one, we've done 30 treatments so far, and he had scans in December. Everything was progressing great. And we did a rescan just last Tuesday to see what the progress is. It's been hell on wheels getting the results because we have these doctors in Denver who are phenomenal, but then our specialist who's in Texas had to get all the scans, which is hard to upload, hard to read, compare, do all the different things. And I still haven't got to see the scans, by the way, but I did get to talk to Dr. McLean today. So here's what we got, you guys. His results were wonderful. They were really good. That's not how the doctor explains it, but I'm just learning that's a part of this disease because it's not curable. So it's not like he's like, yeah, you're crushing it, like it's gone. That's not the way that it works with this, but we couldn't be happier with the results. So the 5 additional tumors that he had in his body are gone. They can't even see them. So what happens, just, okay, real quick, so we know how this works. When you get a PET scan, there is an uptake where like there's these bright spots. The bright spots are not what you want. They show malignancy. That's where the disease is. And he had those 5 new spots. Those 5 new spots, his arm, his ribs, his pelvic bone, his femur, not even lighting up at all. Freaking amazing, right? Then we have his head, his pituitary. The doctor was like, his pituitary looks fine. That's like right behind your nose right here. That's the one that gave him the diabetes insipidus. Your pituitary is supposed to light up. That means it's good. His is dark. It probably always will be. He's like, it probably just always will be dark. That's why he has diabetes insipidus. And we're going to monitor to make sure he doesn't have any other hormonal diseases. But if he does, we just have to take fake hormones and manage it for life. It is what it is. We can still pray for amazing results, right? But it's fine. The tumor in his head, tumors, like most of this one that's right behind his ear, that one, there's no uptake. There's no uptake in his brain. So that shows no malignancy. The bone's not growing back like super fast, but it's your skull. So this cancer actually eats away your bone, like it eats through the bone. So he has like this hole in his like little head, but it's growing back. It's going to take a while, right? Like, I don't know. It takes a while to grow skulls. It just does. I asked how long. The doctor said, I don't really know. And then finally the hip, which was the biggest one, was 10 centimeters. I don't know how big 10 centimeters is. I probably could have gotten out a ruler and shown you guys, but it's 10 centimeters down to 1.7 centimeters, I believe. So let's just pretend like it was that. Now it's this. Boop, boop. That's the hole in his bone. There's a little bit of uptake in his hip, meaning it's still lighting up a little bit. And I asked the doctor about that. And he said, you know, you should have seen, I'll get to see maybe on Monday or Tuesday, but like it used to be like bright lit up and now it's just barely lit up. So, I mean, guys, we're celebrating freaking hardcore. What does that mean? What is next for the Carol family? We still do 6 more months of chemotherapy. It's always a year-long treatment because this is not curable. We want to make sure that they get as much as they can. And they really want to try to get the gene that mutates because this comes from a gene mutation. So basically, like what I would see it as, like there's one bad guy. Like there's all these like bad guys, but like there is the the head, what is this called? Guys, will you post your butterflies? This means that you love Whit and John. Like, just post 3 butterflies. This is what we do. Butterfly, butterfly, butterfly. This is in honor of him. But like the mob boss, like the mob, like the main one, like there's that guy, right? That's the guy that they want to make sure is killed through chemotherapy. And he could be hiding in different places. So they want to make sure they do 6 more months of treatment to make sure they get that guy, because he's the one that mutates, and then this could happen again in the future. There's a 10 to 15% chance recurrence rate. But so we're just going to have precautionary, right? 6 more months of treatment. Here's the best news. Here's the best news, guys. Instead of doing 5 days of treatment on and then our 3 weeks off for recovery, 5 full chemotherapy sessions, right? Where we go for, I figured out the hours before, but where we're doing like 6 hours, 4 hours, 4 hours, 4 hours, 4 hours of chemotherapy and hooked to a drip, us at the hospital every freaking day for a week. His numbers crashing like no other, like it's crazy. He only has to do 2 days of chemo each round. Wild, right? So now, like, our treatment just dramatically changed, which means we're going to go on Monday. We're going to go to the hospital. We're going to hook up for like 6 hours. We're going to go on Tuesday. And on Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, we are not going to freaking know what to do with ourselves, because we're not going to be at the hospital all day long, except for maybe with Uncle Kelly, but like not for Whit and John. Like, it's going to be wild, right? Like, we're going to have all of this time. And then he doesn't go back for 3 weeks. I don't really know. I'm assuming his numbers aren't going to drop as far, because he's only going to have those 2 days of all that poison and hell and medicine put into his body, right? And then we're going to do it again, and we're going to do it again. So 3 months, we're going to get rescans, make sure that everything is still looking good. So in July, we'll rescan. We'll do 3, presuming everything's working like the same. We'll do 3 more months of 2 days, like for a week, right? So we'll do like 6 more treatments, which means a total of 12 treatments. And then Whit and John should be ringing the bell in October, right before his 3rd birthday. I don't know. We're so blessed. I'm so thankful. God has been with us every step of this journey, and it's been hard, and I'm not trying to play like the next 6 months are going to be easy, but it's freaking amazing, and it's beautiful. Thank you, guys. Every single one of you. I'm seeing all your names come across with all these butterflies. Some new names I haven't got to meet yet. Some people that have been cheering us on, cheering me on for 20 years, right? But cheering us on since the day of diagnosis. And you guys consistently show up. You're consistently there. You're posting your butterflies. You're commenting on things. You're sending your love. You're sending your prayers. You're sending Miss Mac $100 take John Carroll out to dinner. Oh, I gotta do that now, Miss Mac. Oh my gosh. It's just wild. So I want to say I love you guys, and I am from the bottom of my heart and my soul just so incredibly blessed and thankful for each and every one of you and the way you show up in our world. And you know, I know a lot of you guys were asking about shirts, Whit and John shirts. I was going to post a link up today. I'm making a couple adjustments so that it says Whit and John, Whitten Strong a little bit bigger, and then the perspective brings miracles. And then I'm going to make a new shirt with his just like hilarious smiling little face. The boys are celebrating, you can tell. We just went and got them Krispy Kreme donuts as a celebration. So they're like high strung on sugar right now. They're getting crazy. So I don't know. I'll do that next week sometime. I got to go celebrate with my family. We're going to go down and see the animals and a new baby sheep, and love on each other and eat some more donuts. And I don't even know what, but thank you for being on this journey with us. You know, here we go. Next 6 months, 12 treatments instead of 30. Unbelievable, extraordinary, amazing, whatever you have going on in your world right now, because I know we have a lot of other just like heaviness all over. Like, don't forget to celebrate the good. Like when there's something to celebrate, even when other things are hard, don't forget to let yourself celebrate the good, celebrate the great, celebrate the moment, celebrate each win as they come in, because your heart needs it and you deserve it, right? So I love you guys. Thank you for being here. All right. I just don't want to hang up because I love you so much, but I'm going to hang up now. I'm going to go. I'm gonna go now. Okay, I'm gonna go celebrate. Love you. Bye.